Got our room upgraded. Why does it sound like it's the end of the world? It's a 6 to 8 hour hike.
A UTI.
Oh no. What was I thinking? So we had a turbulent start to our trip, to say the least. Get it? Turbulence. It's only a 3-hour trip from Sydney to New Zealand, but there just so happened to be a cyclone happening in Auckland right as we were about to land. And the pilot told us it was too dangerous, so we had to head to Wellington instead, which is literally on the other side of the North Island of New Zealand. To make things even better, we had to wait for hours in the airport at 2 a.m. to find out they weren't providing us accommodation and that we weren't allowed to leave until 9 a.m. the next morning. Guess where we are, guys? Not in Auckland. We're in Wellington because our flight got redirected because there was a cyclone. Now we're in a hotel that we had to last minute book, and it's currently... Murray and I thought that I was getting shouted at, but I actually just left my passport in the front desk. Here's our room for the night. Well, our room for a few hours, because we've got to go for a flight at 9:30 a.m. now to get back to Auckland. And it's 4 a.m.
4 a.m. 2 hours until we get up.
Yeah. A little bit of a rough start to the trip, but at least we get to see Wellington. Then with approximately 4 hours of sleep, we had to get back to the airport, found out our flight was delayed yet again, but only for an hour this time, flew to Auckland and drove to our accommodation, which was this cute little tiny house that we got to appreciate for a total of 30 minutes until we passed out. We then woke up bright and early for our Waitomo Caves glowworm tour that I was excited to film and found out I wasn't allowed to. And they just told me it's a no photography and no video tour. For no reason other than they wanted us to pay for the photos. But I may have snuck my GoPro into my wetsuit and got these very cinematic clips. Afterwards, we went to this cute little railway cafe and I had my first New Zealand fish and chips, which was delicious. And then we had to drive another 2 hours, which brings us to Tongariro National Park. Hello guys, so we're in Tongariro National Park right now to do the Tongariro Alpine crossing hike, which is a 6 to 8 hour hike. They said the weather was unpredictable in New Zealand and they were right. It's giving hoa 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 hoa. Instead, we're going to do the hike tomorrow and today we're just going to go exploring. I heard there's an abandoned chateau nearby that literally looks like the Shining building. This has never happened to me in my life, but we got our room upgraded and they told us we're literally the first people to stay in this cabin. It's a brand new cabin. It's way nicer than the one that I booked and I'm feeling lucky. I think someone was like, Susie needs a win after that whole flight debacle, but I'm kind of glad we're not doing the hike today because I am so tired after all of that. I've just had a chill morning, had some breakfast at the lodge. It is so adorable here, but how about we do a cabin tour? Here's the living room. We've got our dining table and our couch, our beautiful brand new kitchen, TV, where the magic happens. This bed was so comfy and we were the first people to ever sleep on it. That's luxury. The closet where I've just hung up some of my jumpers and the brand new bathroom. This is so nice. It literally has a light up mirror. And the toilet. Last night at 9 p.m. we had late showers and realized that the hot water wasn't working. Murray was trying to figure it out, but we ended up having to wake up the poor guy who works at this lodge and he came and fixed it. Turns out it was just turned off. It was fine. But I saw him this morning and he looked very tired. I'm pretty sure I woke him up last night. It is so cold outside. We're in the Alpine region. I knew it was going to be cold, but it's like almost about to snow up here. And here's our little balcony, which as you can see is not getting much use at the moment. And I was not expecting this weather. Luckily, there's some hiking shops nearby, so we're going to get some warmer hiking clothes or else we would have been freezing to death on that hike. But Murray's out for a walk right now because he was waiting for me to get ready. And I told him to just go on a walk because I was going to be a while. So I might call him and tell him that I'm ready now. Where you at, boy? Murray's gone AWOL. I guess we'll just wait until he gets back.
Whilst we wait, welcome At Home Susie to thank the sponsor of today's video, Narwhal.
Since moving into this house, I've struggled to stay on top of the cleaning. I could say that for most of my life, actually. But something that has made it so much easier that I recently got is the Narwhal Frio Z10. This is my new baby. Mopping is my least favorite thing to do ever, but this is a robotic vacuum and mop. And it literally does the entire house without me having to lift a finger. They are kindly sponsoring this portion of the video, but that thing has been life-changing. It's super powerful. It has 15,000 PA suction power and can even do my carpets really well. And it has this little mop extension function where it actually moves the mop out to get hard to reach places, so I can reach into corners and edges, places that I would leave if it was up to me. You guys know I've got a lot of hair. It tends to end up in every single corner of the house constantly. But thankfully it has anti-tangle technology, and I am the best person to test this. Now, the thing that has put me off getting a RoboVac in the past is having to empty it. This one has an all-in-one station where it automatically empties the dust bag, and it lasts 120 days without it having to be cleaned out. And this thing is smarter than me. It automatically adjusts the mop washing temperature based on the type of dirt detected. You control everything using the Narwhal app and adjust the cleaning settings for every room. The Narwhal Frio Z10 is their latest model. If you're thinking about trying it out, I definitely recommend it. You can use the link in bio to shop. Thank you again to Narwhal for sponsoring this portion of the video. I love you so much. Shh. And here is the OOTD. I will be putting a jacket on, but I'm wearing my new hiking boots as much as possible before our hike tomorrow. I gotta break these bad boys in. It is so gloomy today. We're gonna go and explore the spooky chateau. So I don't think you can actually go inside, but I just want to go and look at it because I love that stuff. And people say it's haunted, so we might see some ghosts. It got shut down because it was a seismic risk in 2023. So it only recently shut down. It's just been abandoned ever since. You can just see the chateau in the distance. It's massive. Okay, we just stopped for a little pie and I got myself a coffee because I needed a proper coffee. Oh my god, that's really hot. I just burnt my tongue again. Don't know why I went in for more. This is a big moment, guys. We're about to try our first New Zealand pie. Pepper steak. The pastry looks good.
Pretty good.
That's good.
Pretty good.
We decided we're going to check out the other shop for hiking gear because it was quite expensive in there, but got a little magnet, a New Zealand Birds tea towel, and most importantly, a Cookie Time triple chocolate chunk cookie, a New Zealand specialty. Okay, let's check out this chateau. Never mind, guys, it's pissing down. We need an umbrella. Anyway, that's the chateau. Well, that was short-lived, guys. Just started pissing down. Murray got soaked.
No, not super soaked.
You look super soaked to me.
I'm not soaked.
Oh, yeah.
These are all rocks from previous eruptions.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me.
We're just going on a little walk now to Tawai Falls because the rain is gone now because we went further down the mountain. It's so mystical here. It really does look like a magical land. That's a mushroom, guys.
I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our 2 elbows. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine.
Is it raining? Isn't it, bro? Yeah. Guys, there's a siren going off.
Yeah, essentially, it's like that one
Why does it sound like it's the end of the world? That's so scary. Please tell me the volcano's not about to erupt. We're supposed to hike it in the morning. No need to worry about earlier. Apparently that's the sound for the fire brigade. That was not a volcano siren, thank God. So it's the night before the biggest hike I will have ever done in my life. Probably like the first hike I've ever done in my life. We're gonna be hiking 6 to 8 hours across an active volcano, 20 Ks, and I have a UTI. Just realized then, fantastic timing. But I've just been chugging water. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep and fingers crossed I'm feeling better in the morning. Pray for me, guys. Doing this 6 to 8 hour hike with a UTI, it's gonna add another layer of difficulty, and I didn't need any more layers of difficulty, but I'm still feeling hopeful that we can do it. I ended up going and hiring some waterproof rain pants, but apparently the weather's supposed to be pretty good tomorrow for the hike. We've got camelbacks with 3 litres of water each, and we organised for the lodge to do packed lunches. Murray, can you be my tripod? Also got some new sunglasses today, because I thought they would...
We're not being too loud, are we?
Oh, because I thought they'd fit the hiking vibe. I need to be quiet because there's people next door. Snacks, band-aids, gloves, beanie. We're going to be getting up at like 5:30 a.m. So it's time for bed. Excited to do my first ever volcano hike tomorrow. More like my first ever hike. We're only a few minutes in and I've already started sweating profusely, and I've had to strip down to just my leggings, my top and my rain jacket. Oh no. The landscape is so pretty here, guys. Look at all the moss. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it would be a lot more flat than it is. So pretty. We've hit stairs. I just realized this is like Lord of the Rings and I'm Gandalf guiding my hobbit. I had to stop. My vision was going blurry. That's so beautiful. Now we're in the dark and it's really cold. I was boiling 2 minutes ago. We've got to walk all the way up there. Ugh. I'm struggling. This is way harder than I thought it would be. So fun fact, the volcano we're walking past right now is Mount Doom in Lord of the Rings, and it's also an active volcano, and there's so much sweat in my eyes I can't see. Getting steep again. It was nice and flat for a bit, but now we're walking up to the red crater, which is the top point. Look at the view. Beautiful. We gotta go all the way up there. Murray's literally jogging up it to prove to me that he can jog up. Are you kidding me? He said he's not even puffed. I wasn't made for this, guys. I'm made for gathering berries and picking grains and conserving heat and having wide berthing hips. I'm not made for hiking up a volcano. He's still jogging. You're kidding. Murray got so sick of waiting for me, he's walking back down. He's gonna come drag me up, I hope. Here's the red crater, guys. He ran up to the top. Imagine what it's like having a boyfriend that's this much of a show-off. Whilst I'm here fighting for my life.
I even stopped for a little bit as well.
We're almost at the very, very top. The home run. I feel like my face is so swollen from just the cortisol, the stress this is causing me. I can't believe this was my idea, not Murray's. What was I thinking? Nah, it's pretty good. Pretty worth it. There you go, guys. Roy's Peak, the highest point. Whoa, we're in a cloud right now. There's a cloud right there. This is the highest point. Red crater, just down there. High five. Did it. Some guy just walked past and he beat me and he said he was 70 next week. This next bit apparently is really hard because it's super slippery. Oh crap. Oh. Dig the heels in. Dig the heels in. Big fart smells coming from there. And here we are at Emerald Lakes and it smells like poo because of the sulfur. So we actually end at a different point than we started at, so that's why we got the shuttle. We just got to keep on walking that way. It's been about 4 hours and 20 minutes, so I'd say we've got 2 to 3 hours left. I'm feeling pretty hopeful now, and I was a bit miserable going uphill, but now I feel good. Murray said it looks like Mars, and it really does. That time I went to Mars, it looked just like this. The moss is so cute. Guys, I think I love the Tongariro Alpine crossing now. There's a rainbow. I've got blisters, my ankles hurt, my knees hurt, my feet hurt. My hips hurt. I think my body's giving up. I'm not the only one hurting. Murray's also got a bung knee. Now we're in the rainforest. I take back what I said about going downhill being better. It really gets you after going downhill for a while. My joints are killing. Murray's sidestepping now. We're in the rainforest now. I already said that. I'm going delirious. We made it to the car park. We did it, and that's our bus right there. Oh my god, I feel like kissing the ground, but I don't know what's been on there, so I'm not going to. Yes! 20 k's later. Good morning, guys. I'm not feeling too crash hot. Just had to pay $50 to go and get antibiotics for my UTI. We were going to go to the hot pools and spa today, but I shouldn't be doing that with a UTI. But instead, we're going to go and check out Hookah Falls. And I forgot to say, we're in Taupo now, or Taupo. People keep saying it 2 different ways, but I think the correct way is Taupo. And it's beautiful here, but we've only got 1 night here, so we're leaving today. But let's go check out these falls. Walking through Craters of the Moon, which is really cool, like, what would you call it? Geothermal park where there's a bunch of steam coming up. But I thought it was going to be an easy walk and I'm getting flashbacks. I can't explain to you how much my calves and my ankles hurt right now. that's all steam rising up. And it's actually warm, there's heat coming off of the ground. There's one of the steam vents. It hurts. I can't even bend my knees. I need a wheelchair. I'm not putting it on. We're going to Hobbiton! I'm lost in Hobbiton. Hi, sheepies. He was like...